Okay, so go ahead, 15 more. So always think about your setup. Make sure you're standing taller, closer. Great, looks perfect right there. Shorter backswing. Beautiful. Good swing. Good. That's not a bad miss. Beautiful. Good strength. Perfect. Okay, so just going over things that we talked about today. First of all, your setup was too far away from the ball, right? Your body was too far away from the ball, which made you reach to the ball on the backswing and the downswing. Very inconsistent. So we changed your setup so that you can stand a little bit closer. You're already set. All you have to do is just turn and rotate, right? And ball position in the middle. And what else?
Short backswing.
Short backswing. Shorter backswing. So, well, before we go into that, let's talk about the setup again.
Okay.
So you're further away, you had to stand closer. Your ball position had to change to the middle. And then there was one more, last thing. I don't know what it is, but besides.
There's multiple things. Tuck in the chain.
Yes.
Release the strength.
Okay. So you're not hunched over so much, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you stand closer, that's going to automatically make you stand a little bit closer. Stand a little bit taller, right? And on the backswing, just make sure you don't dip down.
Okay.
Right? If you start to dip down again, that means, there's no difference than doing this and doing that. Right? So always try to keep that in mind. Now, setup is an easy thing to change because all you have to do is just change them and hit the one ball. You don't have to think about it much. But now, let's go into your backswing. You have to do what?
Shorter backswing.
Shorter backswing because your backswing was originally too long, which caused you to what? That's after we made a change with the backswing. But before we made a change, your backswing was too long, which caused your left arm to bend and choke. Right? So you're pre-releasing too quick, and then you're chunking the ball sometimes, right? So in order to get that out of your swing, we had to make it shorter, much more compact, a little bit more shorter, right? And which made your ball to go right. Why?
Because my body wasn't used to it.
Yes, your body wasn't used to the timing of the impact, right? Because it was too quick for your body to react. That's why your club was always open and your body didn't fully rotate at impact. That's why ball was going a little bit right. And the first one you shake it. But as we practice, hit more golf balls and more and more, you start to realize, your body starts to realize, I should say your brain starts to realize that, this is a timing to hit the ball, right? And we talked about your right side of your body being a little bit more aggressive in order to compensate that timing of your downswing, right? So you actually did a very good job of, first of all, adapting to new setup. It was perfect. I really like how you set up right now. So don't forget, I'm sure you're going to down the road somehow over-exaggerate too much, and you might stand too tall now, right? That's why it's important to get lessons, once a week, every 2 weeks, right? So I'm sure you're going to do that, right, with me. So that's good. And secondly, you did a great job of, you have a good feel, right? And you have a good flexibility, good enough flexibility to handle what I'm asking. So very good job, and I hope you can work on this at home, on the driving range, hitting golf balls, right? Swinging shorter is always help. It always helps to swing without a golf ball, right? Without hitting the ball, because that way, mentally, you don't feel like you have to swing the ball hard or swing the club hard, right? So yeah, perfect. Looks good.
Thank you.
All right. Would you like to set up for your next lesson?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sometime next week.
Okay.
Let's say Friday at 4 o'clock. Does that work for you?
Yeah, I should.
Okay, perfect. All right, thanks, Daniel.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, practice hard and hope you play well.
Thank you.
Thank you.